Hey, good Monday morning, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Danny Shea in his bathrobe, doing bathrobe tarot all by my lonesome. So I took a week off. It was great not to listen to the chatter. And now I'm back listening to the chatter. And, chatter. So let's try to make some sense out of it all. Something is going to be happening this week over in Ukraine that is going to be good. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what it is. It's going to go from bad to get the world's attention, and then there's going to be something good happening. Let's see what we can figure that out and go a little deeper with that. The other thing I want to talk about is it the Jets, maybe? The Poland Jets? I don't know. Let's look at the Russian people if they are getting the correct news. Anonymous was in there, right? Messing up hacking into the TV stations, trying to show the Russian people really what's going on. Yelp reviews for restaurants are saying what's going on because the Russian government has shut down Twitter and Facebook. I think that's what I read. And then we're going to talk about the clown show. Who's the clown show? Well, that's anybody associated with the last administration. It seems like Fox News, Tucker Carlson, the Boberty girl, Green. Talk about the clown show. All right. Let's move on. Let's just look at the week ahead, what we got going. This week ahead. And the reason that I said, what do we have going? Something's going to happen. I pulled 3 cards on Ukraine, and I got the Knave of Swords. So this is a little bit of a Russian card, a little bit of playing fast and loose with a sword, with war, just going in there, it's the Knave of Swords, and I think it's being a little naive of swords, getting in there and saying, oh yeah, we're going to do this, and they weren't prepared for what the Wheel of Fortune has for them, spins around. So I think, and I was just focusing on this week, so I think that there's still going to be some stupid war action that's going to happen that is going to change, that's going to spin this Wheel of Fortune and bring some judgment to the picture. So I went, well, what is that? So let's look into what that is. What is that? 4 minutes yakking. What is... What's going on in Ukraine right now? What is going on in Ukraine for this week? Give us more detail. What is going on with Ukraine this week? Well, we get the Queen of Swords. So, somebody's getting their head cut off with this. Queen of Swords. It's being challenged by the Nine of Wands. I think Russia's just going to keep going in there and creating more havoc. At the base of the reading, yep, it's Ukraine. It's the Strength card. In the past, as it relates, cards don't lie. The Devil. At the top of the reading, it's the burden. It's the Ten of Wands. But I like this deck, the imagery on this Ten of Wands, because his wands are on his back, neatly packed. They got things together. He can see forward. He can see his way to the village. And potential near future, boom, this craziness again. This reckless action. All right, internal influences with this war in Ukraine is here's something new coming. Here's a new offer coming. Are they going to have a treaty? Are they going to come up with something? A new project. This is internal workings. External workings. Is that the Empress? The Empress. Again, this Empress is giving birth to a new idea. A lot of times the Empress card would be considered Russia. I thought the Queen of Swords was, when I first pulled it, I went Russia. That's what I heard in my head. So there's something that's coming out of this, a new. I think I'm not seeing any two of cups or written things, but something new is coming. Hopes and fears. Either it's more fighting, it's more of a suspension, or it's looking at it from a different perspective. Let's hope, right? And the final outcome is riding in as a winner. And here's the Two of Wands. It's not the Two of Cups, but it's in this Two of Wands, as he's looking at his options, he's got the world in his hand. So the world is looking at what is happening here. Let me do one more. And Joe Biden is part of it. It's going to be slow and steady, this progress. What I was seeing, and here, let me drop this down so y'all can see. So this new opportunity, both of these are new opportunities. This is not, she hasn't given birth yet, but this is presenting itself. This is getting ready to give birth. A little bit of a suspension, but then it's a celebration. This guy's riding in as a winner, so there's a celebration, and there's a meeting with the Two of Wands of two viewpoints coming together on the world stage, and it's got Joe Biden following this up. But again, slow. It's bringing justice, and again, there's that baby again. The baby's out. The baby came out. Woohoo! All right, so justice is through this new idea. And again, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are spinning. Big news. Boom. It's going to come kind of quick, out of the blue. And we got Judgment. And I can keep going. We also have the Tower, and here is the Lover's card, and I'm going to stop looking because it makes sense. There is still going to be more damage. There is going to be more destruction that's going to bring some kind of treaty, some kind of working relationship. So we have more to go, but there is hope. There is hope on the outside. Let's take a look at, pull this up. I should warn you guys, shouldn't I? Let's pull this down a little bit. There we go. Fighter jets coming in from Poland. Let's do 3 cards. Is that going to happen? Are fighter jets from Poland going to happen? Fighter jets. And let's just see if it's going to happen. Are fighter jets going to be coming into from Poland into Ukraine. So the deal with those is that the Ukrainians already know how to fly these Polish jets. They're Russian MiGs. And so if we gave them jets, they go, oh, we don't know how to fly this. Don't pull that lever. Can't help it. Born lever puller. Sorry. Squirrel. Y'all know what movie that was from? A little bit of trivia. All right. Are there Russian jets from Poland, the MiGs, going to Ukraine? Now, there's a little bit of a confusion going on here. That's in the past. I'm just doing 3. In the present, yes, they are. Celebration. They're trying to work it out here. They're trying to figure out, how... Yeah, they're just trying to work it out. Ooh. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. So yeah, they are. And the 7 of Swords, thief in the night, going in, stealing somebody's sword, stealing somebody's... Let me pull some clarification on that. Let me keep going with this. What is that 7 of Swords about? Taking some... Well, I mean, it could be that the Ukrainians now have somebody else's weaponry, which is the MiGs. But it's like leaving them a little defenseless. The card suggests that. I'm thinking that... I mean, how quick can we replace those jets? So here's what I'm getting. Poland's going to give the jets to Ukraine. They're going to be a little defenseless until the U.S. can get in there and deliver airplanes to them, jets to them. Are the jets going to... is that going to be a game changer for Ukraine? If they get the Polish jets, is that going to be a game changer for Ukraine? And I just heard no. It's going to help, but no. Because people are still losing their lives. Is this going to be a game changer? If they get these jets. If they get these jets. Is it going to be a game changer? Let me drop it down. If they get these jets. Is it going to be a game changer? Uh-oh. Devil. When I pull this card, I'm thinking it's still war. They're tied to the wrong thing. They're tied to lower level consciousness, being challenged by winning at any cost. You have the 4 of Swords: retreat, sadness, meditation, not sadness so much, just sickness, illness. In the past is the world as it relates. So the world's kind of looking at this, going, will this help? 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold, loss. It's going to losing money, even though those pentacles are still gold. And then you have the Ace of Swords, a new strategy, a new fight. Will the jets, if they go to Ukraine, so let's look at it from a different way. If we look at this, that Ukraine has the jets, it doesn't look so good. That's the best outcome. Yes, a new sword, the new ace of the new singular truth coming out, the new double-edged sword coming out of the clouds. Right now, they don't have the Jets. They have the devil. They have the winning at any cost, and really that guy is losing because all his friends are gone, right? Four Swords, retreat. So this is Ukraine. The world's watching the loss. The Jets come in out of the blue and let's just keep going and help out. Going back to a simpler time, the world is seeing the judgment that they bring, hopes and fears, or justice is going to happen. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is going along with, where'd the King of Swords go? Oh, it was a different pull. Okay, King of Swords. Queen of Swords, cutting off some old man, white man's head for entertainment purposes only. And coming together. So this to me is, this part is Ukraine. This is getting the Jets and changing the course. So yeah, I think they are going to get the Jets, and it is going to at least level the playing field a little bit. And let's move on to the clown show. The clown show. 18 minutes. What Lindsey Graham came out and said that somebody should take out Putin from the inner circle for entertainment purposes only. I'm just reporting what he had said. And I'm wondering, what is the deal? What is the deal with is he that stupid? Okay. Yes. He's been around the block enough to know that he shouldn't be saying things like that. I'm a big man. Yeah, you should just take him out. Yeah. What is the 411 on that statement? What repercussions could that have? To the Ukrainian people, to Zelensky, right? If he's saying take that leader out, and then what about the other leader? It's just that's not what we do. Well, maybe we do, but we don't talk about it. Okay, Lindsey Graham's statement. 6 cards. 6 cards. Queen of Cups. Crossed by the Emperor. The Burden with the 10 of Wands. How come my cards are so shiny now? In the past is the 3 of Cups. The top of the reading is the 2 of Pentacles, and in the potential near future is the King of Swords. It just, to me, it just feels like with this spread. Let me bring it down so you can see it. It's Lady G was trying to be. Oh, let me share some information to you. Let me be the big man on campus. Let me be strong. But he's walking a tightrope up here. He's not bringing balance, even though this is a balance card. There's so much emotion and turbulent water in this card that overshadows this, that what he said was just taken. He just shouldn't have said it. He should have kept that news in that cup. But he let it out. And the Emperor, whoever that would be, Putin, is listening to that, and I don't know. That King of Swords may decide to use that information and retaliate and do something stupid. I think Lindsey Graham was just ignorant in saying that. All right, let's go to, let's end on the clown show. Whoa, there we go. Kimberly Guilfoyle got subpoenaed. She got subpoenaed for, I'm going to pull it up, for to the January 6th Commission. She was in there before, and then she said, "Oh, you're asking too many tough questions. I didn't know Adam Schiff was going to be here," said the wide-mouthed frog. That wasn't a squirrel comment. That was a frog comment. Okay. Kimberly. So, because we're in the clown show, and that means anything to do with the past administration, I could go on so much with that. Everybody's switching gears, and maybe I'll read on it real quick. Kimberly, here's the question I want to ask. This is Hollywood tabloid stuff. Is she going to marry Don Jr. so that she doesn't have to testify against him real quick, real sudden, before she has to testify on the January 6th? Is she? And then will she divorce him and take all his money? All right. Just being silly. Kimberly, 411 on the January 6th subpoena when you testify. Is it just going to be, I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth, plead the fifth? Ooh. 8 of Swords. Kimberly. She's looking at jail. She's looking at being really restricted. She's got to climb up that ladder of swords. That's going to slice her delicate feet. She's fighting windmills. She wants to go back to a simpler time. Dang, bright, bright, bright. There we go. She wants to go back to a simpler time. That's at the base of the reading. In the past, as it relates, is her planning. How do we do this? Are we going to get a Lover's card? Or a Two of Cups card? Or a Four of Wands card? Four of Wands at the top of the reading. Oh my God. Is she going to get married? Could be a false celebration. Just saying. And in the potential near future is the Knave of Pentacles. Something new. It's a new energy coming out, new project, new something. And I said I was only going to do 6. But look at this. This is so weird. A lot of times that feels like the Four of Wands is a marriage card. It's a celebration after the marriage. Yay, look what we got together. We got married. People are all looking in the past or behind them. They're not really with them. So, keep an eye out for that. That would be fun. But yes, she's looking at some stuff. All right. One more. What is going on with all these knuckleheads in the clown party? And that's anything to do with 45. All the sycophants that support him the My Pillows, the Greens, the Bobarts, that whole movement. We didn't even get into Truth Social. Oh, well, that just popped out when I said Truth Social. So I think they may be even running into some legal issues with Truth Social. All right. Trump sycophants. Fox News. Fox News. Just do 3 cards. 10 of Wands. Hanged Man. Knight of Swords. Something's coming. The Sword of Truth is coming. They're going to be flying all over. Something's coming at them that they're not going to like. And they're going to just keep getting cut down, cut down, cut down. The Trump sycophants, the train is a really heavy burden for them now. They have all their worries on their back. They're in suspension. They're looking at things from a different point of view now because they're upside down. They know they're upside down. And then the Sword of Truth is going to come and start knocking them around. All right, Trump sycophants. That's it. All right, you guys. Thank you all for watching. Be good to yourselves. Give yourselves a big hug. Get out in nature as much as you can. Protection out to Zelensky, Ukraine, all the refugees. Okay, peace and love.